Virtual teams are slowly but surely becoming the new norm, and today leaders have to deal with a wide array of challenges associated with managing their remote teams efficiently. Aside from traditional leadership skills, they need to learn how distributed teams can build trust and communicate in a neutral and accessible manner, as well as have a good sense of cultural mindfulness. Whether you're struggling with managing a global team of professionals or you're looking to improve processes, this video is for you and it's going to help you do just that. We'll explore 5 essential tips that will make your virtual teams run like clockwork. So let's dive right in.
Hey, and welcome to the official Teamly YouTube channel. If you enjoy our content, please click the like and subscribe button below. Now let's get straight to the video.
Ensure clarity and transparency. Efficient communication is at the foundation of a successful team, especially if it's distributed around the globe. Naturally, in a remote environment, our interactions aren't as structured and personal as they used to be, which is why everyone on the team should have a crystal clear understanding of their roles and responsibilities. Employees can't cooperate efficiently if they don't fully grasp the range of tasks that they own and how that impacts other people on the team. This is especially important when onboarding new workers to the group. Aside from their responsibilities, you have to make sure to allot enough time to properly inform them about company culture, working procedures, project guidelines, everything that will help new hires navigate their new remote position as efficiently and effectively as possible. Mind your language. While English typically acts as a bridge language for cross-cultural collaboration, it's still a good idea to be mindful how you use it. As native speakers, we can sometimes use language that may not be as accessible to people coming from other cultures. And in order to have a more thoughtful approach to communication with your global team, always take 2 factors into account. Number 1, vocabulary. The words native speakers use can often be a source of confusion in cross-cultural workplaces. It's a good call to tailor your communication in terms of vocabulary, pronunciation, and slang to eliminate any confusion that your foreign colleagues might experience. Number 2, your communication style. Different cultures have different styles of interacting across hierarchies. Some people are straightforward by default, while others choose to be more cordial. The same applies to cultures that choose to be brief in their communication, while others prefer to be more expansive. A sense of mindfulness in this regard will allow everyone to feel more included and engaged. Provide structure to your workflow. Distributed teams rely on workflow that is predictable and structured in order to collaborate efficiently. This is why it's crucial to create a sense of rhythm in every working day. The first step is making sure that all employees have access to a clear timetable for all the meetings and events. However, it's also extremely important to consider that if your team is spread across multiple time zones, almost any time for a meeting will most likely inconvenience someone. So it's always a good idea to rotate meeting times so that the inconvenience of having regular meetings doesn't fall on a single person. And speaking of meetings, they need structure and adjustments as well. Here's a few things that we recommend looking into. Look into small rituals, icebreakers, or anything that will liven it up before the meeting begins. Meeting is starting. It's safe to say that most of us feel lonelier and more isolated at work right now. And managers should never forget the importance of meaningful social interactions between remote teammates. Never hesitate to make well-being check-ins. The world is an unpredictable place. There are new coronavirus strains, military conflicts, social unrest arising on a regular basis, so starting your meetings with a quick check-in is a good way to make sure that everyone is okay. Make sure everyone is heard. Leaders will naturally tend to have a dominant voice among colleagues. However, it's essential that you let everyone voice their opinions and concerns, as well as not overshadow anyone. This is especially important in remote meetings due to how disconnected they can be at times. Celebrate your successes and motivate them regularly. People's successes partly depend on the encouragement that they receive from their peers and their supervisors. Creating a culture that provides meaningful support and appreciation will only help your teammates reach new heights more often. Be more than just a boss. Managing a team is much more than just giving orders. It's about being a leader and a mentor to your colleagues. While setting down rules and upholding discipline is part of your responsibilities, team members should also find you fair and approachable. There's a big difference between bosses and leaders, and the latter sets a pace for the whole team and keeps everyone's spirits up. Here are some important things that you can do to become a supportive leader. Embody your company's values. Show integrity and lead by example. Always take your team members' opinions into account. Show appreciation for your colleagues' efforts. Be flexible and empathetic. Organize knowledge and exchange seminars to help your team members grow professionally, and request employee feedback and be receptive to it. Create a culture of mutual accountability. One of the defining factors of high-performing teams is mutual accountability that comes from a sense of trust and engagement. Unfortunately, remote interactions leave a lot of room for unclear and ambiguous communication, and as a result, many concerns may be left unvoiced, which can often lead to confusion and frustration among team members. In order to create a sense of mutual accountability, it's essential to create a work environment defined by transparency and trust. And here are a few important things that you can do to ensure that. Set clear goals. As simple as it may seem, people can't deliver good work if they don't have proper understanding of what they're required to do. Promote a culture of openness. Let everyone speak up and encourage them to do so. Ensure that all the roles in the team are clearly defined and identify potential gaps and responsibilities. All right, these were our 5 most important tips for managing virtual teams. However, it's worth pointing out that every team and organization are different and may need a more tailored approach. To find out more about the ins and outs of modern management practices, make sure to visit our blog at teamly.com.